Yay, welcome to the Tuned In Podcast. I am your host, Tunde, aka
Nigga
TunGotJokes,
laughing already.
aka Chocolate Papí, aka Chocolate Baba for all my Niger people, aka Mr. Fresh sometimes, but not all the time because then you expect too much, aka him dunking the Hall of Famer because I did it my way. So let's get it cracking one time and make some noise for the show just in general because we hitting this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We definitely here.
Yes,
And I
sir.
got my main man here with me, my co-host. I call him Mr. LA, but the people know him as T-Reg. Let's make some noise for T-Reg.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Back with
And
another one.
today is a great episode because we have a very special guest, one of his kind. I would say he's a lyrical savant. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Never heard that one. Hey, brother, listen, man. It's time to get your flowers, King. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Tuned In Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yes, definitely a lyrical savant. One of the individuals really repping for his section of Carson, California. He is a rapper, a writer, and an all around dope individual. I want to make some noise for the very, very talented Jayson Cash.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, King?
Yes,
Welcome,
sir.
welcome,
What
welcome.
up?
Yes. Long time coming, my brother. You know what I'm
Yeah, I know
saying?
it.
We've been talking about this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you pulled up. T-Reg said you weren't gonna come. You know what I'm saying? That's your own people. He's a hating ass nigga, but it's okay. It's not about him. It's about you. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to the show, King. So first and foremost, I just want to just talk with you about the fact that you rep Carson so heavily. You know what I'm saying? And so profound and proudly. I want to talk about that experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that like growing up for you? So were you born and raised in Carson?
Nah, so I was born in Gardena. I lived in Lawndale for a little bit. I went to school out there. My grandparents were preachers, so their church was in Lawndale. So I went to William Green Elementary, um, Rogers Middle School over there, and I went to Lawndale High in my 9th and 10th. I ended up getting into some bullshit in summer school, and they like, you don't even live
Right.
over
Get the
here.
fuck out of here. You're not even
Kick
from
me
here.
out.
Right.
So yeah, then I went to Carson High, but I was in Carson my whole life. My mom, she worked at Victoria Park, so I learned to swim over there. My grandparents um, lived in Carson, so it's like yeah, but I didn't really get the full experience till like really older and being outside for
Outside
real.
for real.
You know, um, it's interesting because when you say you from Carson, like I've been out and met girls and be like, they like, where you from? I'm like from Carson. They be like, or niggas be like,
Right.
it's not a place. You know how
Look at
motherfuckers
this
be
nigga's
like,
face. He's
I'm
like,
from
yeah,
Compton, or I'm from the
right,
Crenshaw
right, yeah.
district. It's not like a place where it's like people just look at it as popular to say you from
Right,
there.
right.
But I have pride in where I grew up because that city made me a man. Like, I learned a lot about myself. I recorded all my early shit there. I found out like I made my name there. My family's not from Carson, like
Where your family originally from?
so my mom, my pops grew up on the east side. He was born in Mississippi, lived in Ohio for a little bit,
lot of southern roots.
and then he moved out here when he was a teen. He grew up on the east side. My mom grew up in the '60s on Alviso. So like my mom, her sisters, like they all grew up in LA.
Mhm.
Um,
So LA is technically your roots, for the most
nah, not really though. I mean, that's where I got family from there.
Of
You
course.
feel me? Like I end up living in that area like as an adult. You feel me? But like I'm from the South Bay, like
Nice. Word.
Carson,
mic.
Gardena,
It's
like
like kind of falling.
Okay.
Carson, Gardena, Hawthorne, Torrance, Lakewood, Long Beach, San Pedro, like
Right, because I feel like not many people are familiar with the South Bay like that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because a lot of people don't go that far
yeah.
south
But
past.
from the
You know what I'm
South Bay
saying?
down to all the way going to like Bellflower, all that, those were like areas that I frequented. Like younger, going
Right.
to the Delamo Mall, going to South Bay Galleria, Lakewood Mall, going to the Pike. Like
Right.
me and T Red, we be talking like them niggas was hanging at the bridge and all that type of shit. Like we was at the Delamo Mall.
So
you know?
what would you say is the biggest um misconception about Carson compared to Los Angeles in general?
The biggest misconception about Carson is that everybody in Carson got money.
Mm.
like I didn't live in a 2-bedroom house till nigga like my grandparents were dying and my mom moved out of our house into their house to take
Right.
care of them.
Right.
You feel me? Like I was living in a 2-bedroom house on an air mattress.
Right.
You feel me? And the room that I slept in, it was extended on the house. So however hot it was outside or however cold it was outside, that's what the room was like. Like we wasn't just, you know, they think they see nice houses and just be like, everybody just got money. Like, nah,
But
like we
shit,
was
that
struggling.
in your defense in general, that's how some people from outside of Los Angeles would think about certain hoods in LA.
Yeah.
They see green grass or
Facts.
nice houses, or not even nice houses, just like communities.
Just the way it
you know what I'm
looks.
saying? Just the way it looks. Like,
Yeah.
man, this can't be the fucking
But that's,
trenches. This
like,
can't be the hood. Yeah, all right.
on
Wait
the
till it
real.
get dark around this bitch.
That's like with any and everything, bro. You can't let the appearance be the interference. Sometimes some shit look like something, and you think you gotta understand
Okay,
it.
my nigga. Hey,
and
see,
that's-
I said he was a lyrical savant.
Nah,
this nigga over
yeah.
here just dropping.
Nah, but that's
you know what
game.
I'm
I got
saying?
that from
That's game.
I got that from somebody I really looked up to. He passed away. Sinful to P used to be on YouTube, but yeah, that saying like really stuck with me. You can't let the appearance be the interference. Some shit
That's hard.
will look like something and don't be that. You
Right,
know, so
Right. Is it outside of yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because I like to, I really appreciate the fact that you are proud of where you come from and you rep your section. You know what I'm saying? Very highly. Is there any other reputable people that have come from Carson that maybe someone like myself from Chicago wouldn't be privy to?
Absol.
Absol.
Absol's
Oh, what's up?
from Carson. He's specifically from the neighborhood that I grew up in. Brandy is from Carson. Ray J is from Carson.
Word.
They not
Did
from
not
the-
know that.
They from the other side. They grew up in Centerview, but
Right.
Rashcast.
I was about to say,
Oh,
you know, I was about to
shit.
say, you know, Rashcast?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Rashcast. Yeah,
Rashcast
shout
is
out to
from Carson.
Rashcast. Yeah.
Reason is from Carson.
Oh damn! Shout out to Carson.
My
I
nigga,
got
my
some
nigga,
niggas.
Demetrius Ship Jr. He played Tupac. And All
Tupac.
Eyes on
Oh,
Me.
he's from Carson as well.
Yeah, he from Delamo. He from the same neighborhood.
Delamo.
as
Yeah.
me.
Okay. Yeah. Delamo.
Yeah.
Word. Oh, dope.
But,
Yeah, it's
um,
cracking out there, man.
it's
Stop
cracking,
playing.
man.
Nigga, Forrest Whitaker. When
Oh,
they
God,
moved from
Forrest Whitaker from
when they
Carson.
moved from I think Texas, they was in Carson. Like I used to work at Starbucks and his brother used to come in there and I'm like what the fuck? And but yeah, they from Carson.
I didn't even know Forrest Whitaker was from California in general.
Mhm.
I think he's originally from Texas and they might have moved out here like and maybe with their teens or something like that.
Okay.
But even the twins and Nutty Professor, Hercules, they from Carson.
Oh, the big niggas.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The name
Okay.
Carter.
That's what's up.
Ain't no, she not. I'm tripping.
Who is?
Kyler Pratt from Carson?
Kyler Pratt?
Or
I
am I
thought she was from
tripping?
LA.
I don't know if she from Carson,
Mm.
but I know she got family in Carson. Her brother, one of my homies, Doheen, he's from Carson for sure. I don't know if she
Hey,
grew up
shout
there
out to
too.
Kyler Pratt. Just
Yeah.
cause.
Yeah.
Legend.
Hey,
Yeah.
she aging like fine wine. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that
Yeah.
beautiful black queen with good skin and nice
Shout out
teeth.
my nigga
Anyway.
I Am Compton, man. Not
Oh
too-
yeah, shout out to I Am
not-
Compton too.
not
yeah,
too
I think
heavy
that's
on my
that-
nigga
Yeah,
White.
yeah, right. My bad. I Am Compton. I do know that person. Shout out to I Am Compton and his great choice of a wife. God bless King. You got good
Yeah.
taste. So anyway, back to you. This
No,
show's about
funny.
you.
Oh shit, my nigga Robert Woods from Carson too.
Robert Woods.
Oh yeah,
NFL
football.
player.
Oh,
Football.
NFL. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Carson, man.
Went to Shira.
Especially
Shout
more
out,
from
bro.
Carson, just in general, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
hope I'm not
That's-
forgetting nobody like
yeah.
oh the Booyah Tribe.
I was gonna say that, but I thought
Yeah.
they was from Wilmington.
Nah,
The
they from
Booyah
Compton.
Tribe.
They
What-
from
what
the
the hell
Scottsdale-
That's some
Yeah.
real
Scottsdale
LA
area.
shit.
Booyah Tribe.
Super,
Okay,
some real
yeah.
swoopers.
We getting,
Yeah.
we getting a history lesson today.
Yeah.
The Booyah
Damn, I'm trying
Tribe.
to think, who the
Them
fuck
niggas
else?
That's
do
crazy.
not-
Earlier, that's what I thought. I'm like, is Booyah Tribe? I'm like, no, I think they
Yeah,
from
Booyah
Wilmington.
Tribe.
They
Booyah,
from
shout out to the
Carson.
Booyah Tribe. Okay, well,
Shit,
growing up then in
Yo-Yo.
Carson for you then.
Oh shit, I thought
Yo-Yo?
she was from Lanes.
She
I
stayed
grew up
in-
in the Lanes.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, then growing up then in Carson then for you. Do you have any siblings or
Yeah, I got 4 brothers and 2 sisters.
4 brothers and 2 sisters? Where you at in that?
So my mom and dad together have 5 boys. I'm the second
God
to
damn.
oldest. But I have 2 sisters on my dad's side that's older than.
This is the thing
all
about
them.
people in California. Y'all niggas don't never got one sibling. Ever. Everybody got a half, a third, like it's be a bunch of you motherfuckers all the time.
I know a few like. I
Y'all
got
love,
a couple
there's a lot of
homies that's-
fucking going on in
that's-
California.
that's
Shout out
only
to
child.
the OGs out here having hella kids.
Nigga
What
crazy.
the fuck?
Crazy.
Just,
Nigga crazy as hell.
Y'all got hella. I swear to God,
That nigga says a lot of fucking.
there's a lot of fucking going on in California. Everybody got half brothers, this brothers. Every person I had on the show so far that's from California got at least 4 to 5
What,
siblings.
are they all like 90s babies?
Kinda, yeah, makes
Nigga,
sense.
the motherfucking late 80s, early 90s was wild
Shit,
times.
it crazy. Little do you know, nigga, condoms wasn't advertised on television until 1987, so a lot of fucking was going on, a lot of raw dogging, evidently. So shout out to California.
Nigga, the commercial could have been playing.
They wouldn't have gave a fuck.
It's either you tripping,
Cause I'm tripping.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want.
It's either you tripping or you not.
I'm tripping.
I'm tripping, right?
Off the
Okay.
back.
Okay. Sports though. You was talking about like you just playing basketball. Did you get into sports and shit early, or you know?
Yeah, I was, bro. To be honest with you, bro, I spent my whole life trying to rap, bro. Like I never was. It's not much that I'm good at outside of.
Oh, so you trash.
I'm decent at. I'm decent at a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But I really like.
Hey, I called you a lyrical savant for a reason.
Yeah.
So I've had a little inside information, and I was told that one of your biggest inspirations in music was Bow Wow.
Bow Wow was the reason I started rapping.
Hey,
Yeah.
shake my hand, King. Bow Wow's a legend, man. Let's make some noise for Bow Wow. Let's make some goddamn hands, man. We making some noise for Shad Moss on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? The 5'2" giant, I feel is not given the respect that he deserves. Maybe he does get it, but I love that you said that. Why would you say that Bow Wow was the reason why you started rapping?
Cause I liked this girl in elementary school, and she was in love with Bow Wow. So I was like,
There it
if I
is.
could be a famous kid rapper like Bow Wow, she'd like me.
You had braids too, didn't you?
Nah, I never.
Really?
Nah,
Damn, I'd have thought you'd have braids like Bow
Mm-mm.
Wow.
I had. Nah, I never.
You had the
braids
ambition
till I
to
was
rap
grown.
though.
Yeah.
Word. What
But
was
then-
the song that really did it for you? It's a little Bow Wow. You just don't know.
I mean,
the
I
way
knew.
you
I
move.
knew all that
You
shit.
knew all that
but
shit
I'm
verbatim.
just saying, it was really like. It wasn't even just so much just the music. It was the idea of him. Like, that's the first kid we seen. Like,
Yeah,
Nah, for
that
sure.
stardom was
For
crazy.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
like-
Bow Wow did have a
Nigga,
run. Like
you
no
could do
other.
nothing but be glued to the TV.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
it was just
nah.
like, oh, like
Mr.
damn.
106 in Park. That nigga really made
Bro,
that.
I remember
show.
they used to on certain songs bleep out shit to make it seem like bro was cussing as a
Right.
kid. But that shit was so tight to me that this nigga was cussing.
Right.
Right.
Like I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, no, Bow Wow was definitely a legend in this
Yeah,
time. So
but-
how long have you been personally just, persevering with the music?
How long I've been rapping?
In
Or,
general,
like,
yeah.
Shit, my whole life.
Your whole life. What would you say was the age you wrote your first bar? And did you
Shit.
write it in a notebook? Old school style.
Composition, black and white.
Composition, you know what I'm saying?
I've definitely had composition.
Composition, of
books,
course.
for
Hell
sure.
yeah, in the book
For
bag with
sure.
you. Hell yeah, of course
But-
you did.
Man, you know what? It's funny, man. It might have even been before this, but when I was in second grade or third grade, might have been in third grade, right? And at my elementary school, it was like this hill, and we all hung at the hill in the back.
Rap battles or some shit?
So I was J Money, the homie. He from
That was your first rap name?
that was a nickname, I guess, but
Okay.
the homie Davion, man, I hope bro don't get mad that I said his real name, but he's a rapper from Inglewood. They call him Scrams. So Scrams was D Money.
Let's go
So
with
he was
Scrams.
D Money. I was J Money, and the other homie, I've never seen him again since elementary school. His name was Tajans. He was T Money.
T Money, of course.
So
Had
J
to be
Money,
the
T
Money
Money,
Boys.
D Money, and we rapping at school, cracking jokes and shit like that. So I went on my dad when they first made the I don't know if it was called a MacBook back then, but the little Apple laptops.
Oh,
or
the
whatever.
Macintosh?
Yeah.
That square one
The
with
big
the
color
colors.
one.
Had the colors.
Big ass, big back
So
motherfucker.
I was trying to, I thought I was ahead of my time, just enterprising. So I wrote up
This nigga
the
said-
plans of like what we was gonna do, and I wrote a note. I typed it up. It was King of the Hill. That's what we was doing
Okay.
at the school. I printed it out, and I never deleted it off my dad's computer. So like it's people my dad has been working at his job since I was young,
Mhm.
right? That still know me as King of the Hill because I wrote up
Damn.
our little rap plans and shit. I was cussing in and all type of
Oh
shit.
shit.
And my dad seen it.
In second
and, like,
grade?
I might have been
Yeah,
in
I was
second or
cussing-
third
I was
grade.
cussing in second grade too. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
I remember the day I started cussing.
Really?
I remember the
remember.
day I told me and my older brother said to each other at school, You don't tell, I don't tell, and we just
Nah, that ain't
we
happening
just
like
cussing
me.
at school.
I started cussing as soon as I went outside.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
I was with it.
I remember I was in class in 2nd grade, and we had like it was one of them days where they merged classes because a lot of teachers didn't come.
Mhm.
So we had when we was in the class with like 4th graders passing around a note. The note get to me that everybody told me to read it out loud, and it had fuck in it. And I didn't say fuck. I said like fudge or something. Nigga, the whole class was like, "You a bitch ass nigga." You and I'm like,
This
like,
nigga scared.
yeah, I'm
This
like,
nigga
damn.
scared.
Nigga, from that day, I said, "Oh, I gotta cuss."
I gotta
I
cuss.
said, "They on my head. I gotta
Man,
cuss."
I
He
feel
been
like
tripping ever
cussing,
since.
bro. Exactly, he been literally tripping ever since. I don't know. I feel like cuss words is just the seasoning of vocabulary. Like it's
Yeah.
like you saying regular
So what
shit without
age
cuss.
did you learn to cuss properly? Cause I remember I was fitting in words that didn't flow. You
Yeah,
gotta
just
find your
saying it.
natural flow. Like,
Right. That I don't remember, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know that I learned how to use the word bitch very properly. Like, man, no, use a bitch. And then I also learned that you can't call everybody a bitch. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I had to learn how to fight for
Right,
sure.
right.
But yeah, cussing was definitely a
Yeah,
part of that.
That's
nigga has
funny.
always been my favorite
Oh yeah,
cuss
nigga,
word, bro.
nigga. I ain't give it up, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Civil rights, all that shit. God bless,
Yeah.
but I ain't give it up, nigga. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's just one thing I ain't giving
Yeah,
up.
nigga is so
Yeah, you know
what I'm
naturally
saying?
flowing.
Nigga is classic.
Nigga
Nigga is
is a
just-
classic for sure.
It's used for
Okay,
everything.
so with music, then where did that have its where did it have its toll for you with music in, like, let's say like school and things like that? Because you said you good at, you know what I'm saying, you decent at a bunch of things, but you really good at, you know what I'm saying, at rapping and music and stuff. So how did that be something that pushed you forward, especially, you know, just being outside? I'm sure being outside in Carson and LA or in general, there's so many different influences that come from, you know, being outside. So how did
Yeah.
music be something that really steered you in a certain direction?
I've done everything in my life to do this.
Mm.
Like everything that I've done, every job that I've ever worked. Like, bro, I remember. Nah, I ain't even gonna do it like that. Anyway,
You ain't gonna do it like that.
Nah, like you know,
that means it's
but
some shit.
bro, I've done everything, bro,
Mhm.
to do music. But I grew up like outside of like the Bow Wow shit. Like my grandparents were preachers.
I was just gonna ask, was there any musical influence
Yeah,
in
like
your family?
my grandparents were preachers, so I grew up in the
Oh,
church.
you grew up in the church. Okay.
Yeah,
Word.
so like
Playing instruments?
so again, like I'm decent at a bunch of
Decent.
things.
This nigga
Like
said,
I can play the drums, I can play the piano. Like
Okay.
I'm decent at a lot of
Decent,
things.
right.
My brother's good at
At
the
those
piano.
things,
Like,
right.
but it's like some songs I'll play and he'll be like, "Oh damn, like you sound
Oh,
cool."
yeah, all
on
right,
that."
right. Shit.
But
You
yeah,
ever-
like
was you ever in the choir?
yeah. So they being in the church,
For sure.
especially your
I for sure
grandparents
was
was
in
the
the choir.
preachers.
Everybody in the choir. Yeah.
Man, yeah, I've been a junior deacon, junior usher, junior choir. I did
God
did all
damn.
that shit.
That means you was in
But
church Monday through Sunday, damn near.
yeah, hell yeah. Especially when it was like revivals going on or bro, like I never was out I've never done anything on New Year's in my life until
You
like
got
being a
older.
professional rapper.
Oh.
Like until I
Niggas
got
was at
booked.
church, bringing
I
in
was
that
at
New Year at
church,
church.
Singing in- okay.
So then even when I'm like stopped going to church like that, it was already conditioning to me like I just wasn't outside on New Year's. So when homies was doing stuff on I was just in the crib.
In the crib. Yeah.
But
no, I
yeah,
get
like
that.
I never did anything on New Year's until like just rap shit. But yeah, like my dad plays the guitar, the bass. My uncle plays the piano, the drums. My brother plays the piano. Like my dad sings. He has a brother that sings. Like
Hey, give it up for the talented
yeah,
ass
like-
family, man. I
but
love
yeah,
that, man.
like
That's dope.
yeah,
It's in the blood. Okay.
yeah, like one of my I grew up like more so around my mother's side, but
Mhm.
like I have an uncle on my dad's side that's been doing music like man, as far as I can remember, like he wrote a song for Casey and JoJo. Like
Oh,
he
shit.
did a lot of like, you know, like he's been like, you know, he did a lot of shit. My dad, when I was younger, he used like again, like my dad really plays the guitar really good.
Mhm.
He used to do practices at this studio with this rock band, and I used to bring me and I'll play the drums for them while they like rehearsing and shit.
Mhm.
Like a lot of times when I was younger, like homies was at the park and shit like that. And don't get me wrong, I did that too, like playing tag and all that type
Yeah,
of shit.
outside shit, right.
But I used to be in the garage with my dad. Like my dad would be playing the guitar, my this dude Jack on the keys, my Mike Hammer from across the street was on the bass, and I was playing the drums.
Right. Okay,
So-
I have a question then. Because evidently you seem like you're very family oriented, and you know you have a good foundation as far as your father. You know what I'm saying, growing up in the church, your grandparents and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure, just like in every subdivision of Los Angeles or different areas, there are, gang influences.
Yeah.
Do you believe that because of your father and being in the church and having that family foundation really kept you on a straighter path? Because some niggas can choose to go into bullshit if they don't need to, but it seemed like that
Bro,
was something that was
it's
structured for
crazy
you.
because it's like I'm not gonna do my pops like that either. Like my dad, like I asked him, when I got older, like, man, why you let my mom like force us to go to church like that?
Mhm.
And he told me it's like it's worst places you could have been
Mm.
because of worst places he's been, like
Mm.
worst situations that he's been in. Like I rapped about it on Read the Room. My uncle Mike. Um, it's crazy, man. Damn, I hope my dad don't get mad at me for this, but my uncle Mike, when I was a kid, the police kicked in the door and like took my uncle to jail. I've never like
Mm.
that might have been 2000. I say on the song, I think I had to be like 12, maybe I was 10 or something. Like he's been in jail since then.
Well, go
And
ahead,
when he
what
heard
charge?
the music, bro, he told my dad he thought he was shocked that we remember him because he had just got out of jail from doing like 10 years, and he was like ended up staying with us or something like that when I was a kid, and then the police kicked in the door and took him like when I was a kid.
And you saw it.
Hell yeah. Like
How
I
was
remember
that?
them telling us get on the floor.
Floor,
Like, you
right.
know what I mean? Like I definitely
Did
seen
that
that shit.
that kind of mold you into an understanding of what you don't want to be a part of?
No, it just desensitize you to the fact that that's what be
That's
going
what
on.
reality is.
So in the
Yeah.
moment it's like that, but then it's like then you see other neighbors going to jail or like for me, I grew up in the church, but shit, the church is full of niggas
Yeah,
that used to
ex-convicts,
gang
all type
bang
of
or
shit.
you know, I
Yeah.
could tell you like it's just like this one dude at church. I knew he gang bang. I didn't know till in rap meeting another rapper that happened to know this family. Like, bro, there's a young dude that went to my church, right? I knew his grandma or whatever. Like they grew up in my grandparents' church, and
Mhm.
there's a rapper in LA. I'm not gonna say who, but this young kid, I used to see him when he was young. Like he in jail. He got a lot of time right now.
Right.
But another rapper that I got music with now, that was his little homie, and I know him. I know them both on some
Separately
whole
different
separate
shit,
shit.
right, yeah.
So when I'm mentioning, I'm like, yeah, I know. I mentioned the other guy. He like, yeah, he from Hoover. I'm
Mm.
like, man, I knew seeing him in the church, like he somewhere, but you know what I'm saying?
Right, you never know. You
Um,
never know what niggas got going on
yeah.
outside
So
of
like,
what's
I
in front
got
of you.
I got family, I got cousins that, you know what I'm saying? I got
Affiliated
cousins
and
that
do
gang
shit,
bang. I
right,
got
yeah.
homies that I grew up with
Right.
that bang. I got a lot of that, but for me, it's tricky because like they say like the common trait amongst all humans is contradiction. You feel me? And it's like as much as I know I'm not that, the line get blurred sometimes too, because it's like when you
Especially in California, I feel like it's a little
yeah,
tricky
like
and most people don't understand that.
when you hear 4 Extra say there's no such thing as a non-affiliate, like somebody hear
Mm.
that and be like that's crazy, but then again it's like when you grow up and you live in that reality, you get where he coming from because like bro, I got shot for real. You
Yeah.
feel me? And it's like I can't tell the people in the car don't shoot because I'm not an actual gang member. They don't give a fuck.
Fuck
You outside over
with it,
here.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's on that.
Yeah.
Then it's like even being from Carson, like T Reg with me, we ran into a rapper that's from the other side
Mhm.
of the city. Like
Mhm.
our neighborhoods don't get along. Um, and when we seen each other, it was straight, but it was like this, and the hands didn't part. You feel me?
Mhm.
Cause he looking at me, I'm looking at him, and it's like it ain't even an issue, but it's like I know you not from there, but you from over there
Yeah.
though. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Those your
Them your peoples technically.
like we
You know
took
what
a
I'm saying?
picture that night. It's on his phone. The picture never went up. Like I've never seen
the
it, you
picture
know.
go up,
But
right.
again, like I understand though.
Mhm.
Like me and him straight. We follow each other. It ain't
It is what
really
it
no
is.
issue. But
So yeah, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but you did. I wanted to talk about it later, but you already shed light on it.
you're not sorry to cut me off. I'll be watching your shit. You be cutting people off all the time. Nah, I'm just playing. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, this nigga, man. This nigga. I understand why y'all friends. Y'all some assholes, man. Y'all some two USDA assholes. I get it, yeah. Peas in the pod.
And
Okay,
that's Loki
yeah.
how we got cool for real.
Oh, exactly.
On the
Birds of a
real.
feather. Yeah, that's
But
how
that's
it makes
LA
sense.
shit too.
Yeah, no, I get it. Trust me,
Bro,
I
the
get
first
it.
time I met this nigga, bro, he looked at me and the homie. It's crazy. It's
Yeah, you
crazy
remember
because
it.
he ended up getting a record with the nigga and all that shit. But me and Blas pull up to the studio and he looked at me and Blas like, who the fuck is y'all niggas? But then it's like, I don't give a fuck who y'all niggas is. Fuck y'all niggas for real. That was his energy.
Unfortunately, that was true. That's what it was for me.
See,
Unfortunately, I got that
listen,
bad.
And
I
we
got
went
that
on the
bad.
bar. Hey, fuck that nigga
too, right?
Hey,
You
went
stand
on
on
about
that.
our business.
Fuck you too, then.
Hey,
Shit.
we went on about our
shake my head,
business.
kid. Fuck dude.
We went on about our business,
Fuck
nigga.
T-Reg, yeah,
Hey,
fuck
but look,
him.
this was funny though. We went on about our business. We go to computer. He making beats. He play a beat. I'm rapping, and he's realized like, oh, these niggas is talented. And he was about to leave and end up staying.
Oh God.
And the beat he played, bro, that day, like,
That's
end
the
up
shit
being
I did
got
with
it off of
Blast.
Blast and
Yeah.
Dom Kennedy.
Nice.
Yeah, man, it pays to be nice.
Right.
Even though I wasn't, but I
Even
stuck
though
around.
You led with being an asshole. It pays to
Yeah.
be nice. See, yeah.
I'm
But
working on
okay,
something.
I do. Like I said, I do want to talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like,
Go ahead. My bad.
that scenario is real for you because I remember you talk about it on the song, several songs, and
Yeah.
you talk about it on the song that you had with Bill. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And I remember listening to that, and I was
As
just
a
like, yo,
man.
that was very like very descriptive and very real. And I wanted to just get your perspective on what happened and how that situation happened. Like you said, you got shot 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened with that situation?
LA shit.
Wrong place,
Wrong
right
place,
time,
wrong time.
or right time, or wrong time at
Wrong
least.
time, wrong place, wrong time.
It was in Los Angeles or was it in
I
Carson?
got shot in Compton.
In Compton.
Yeah. Yep.
And I would assume that you wasn't the target. You was just
Shit, anybody who was outside was gonna get.
always one of
Nigga,
those situations.
It's LA, nigga. Like you on this block, we don't know that you not
Nah,
over here.
mhm.
This where niggas hang at. I don't know that. I'm not from Compton. The homie that I got shot with, like he not from Compton either. Like, but this where we was at. So somebody coming through. Like, have you ever seen an interview when Nipsey say like when you own that, like you looking for people
Niggas
that look like you.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like anybody that look like that. But you hear that story all the time.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That go back to what I was saying about my uncle. You become desensitized. You know how many homies, how many people I know being shot, let alone
Same.
people that's not gang members or gang bangers or whatever the case may be. It's just like that shit be happening. Girls, guys, like, bro, when I got out the hospital and I first started moving back around, that was my biggest fear, getting shot again, because I was like, nobody know I'm healing. Like nobody knows, like, you feel me? Like I still got these bandages and all that shit on me. Like nobody knows that.
Well, what would you say getting shot for you did for you mentally?
Let me know I could die for real. And we all know that, but nigga, I know the feeling of calling my brother and saying, "Hey, I just got shot. If I don't make it, nigga, I want you to know I love you." I know the feeling of calling my mom, like, feel me? Like my ex at the time, I told her I was going. She like, why you going over there? You going over there by yourself? I'm like, man, I got this. I'm grown. I had to call her back 10 minutes later and tell her I got shot. Call my mama because she not answering my phone. She called my mom, and my mom like, yeah, it's like, I ain't worried about what Jason talking about. She like, no, call him back. You feel me? I know that feeling. Homies that I've never seen emotional at all in the hospital, crying, looking at me. Like, I know that feeling, bro. Like, and it's crazy because you get desensitized to that feeling too. Because I still later, like again, the common trait amongst humans, contradiction. I still find myself in places I shouldn't be in situations that I shouldn't be in, knowing like, nigga, like knowing that you've been in a spot where this shit could have really been over. But that's like with anything, like life keep going, and then you get a new normal, you adjust to all the shit, and then, you know, but that shit crazy though.
Should be regular. Like my nigga T-Reg be saying.
For real though.
But that's where that slang come from, bro.
Right.
Like,
No, for real.
people be like, I got a friend that be like, man, like you too, like you downplay shit too much. It's regular, cause it's life shit, bro. Like, nigga, you could be on top of the world today and then under this bitch tomorrow. Like, that's just how this shit go, and it's regular. Like, shit gonna go on.
Facts.
That's real. Okay. Well, I wanna take this smoke break. You know what I'm saying? And just decompress for a second. Then we're gonna come back to the regular episode. We're gonna take this.
All right, bet it.
All right, so we're here for the smoke break, and so Jayson, I want to know, since you've been involved in music, tell me about what your first performance was like, and was it dope or were you ass at it? What was your first experience like actually performing in front of people?
First, I'm not gonna lie, like that's like performing. I couldn't tell you the first performance, but that's the easy part. Like again, I grew up in the church. Like the
Okay, I
niggas
get
at
that.
like 1500 nothing, like Mars and Rance tell you like church is your first stage. You're gonna be in the program. You're gonna have to do a welcome. You're gonna have to do all type of shit like that. So when it came to like performing, like that's interacting with the crowd, like improvising all that type of shit. Like I kind of have that
Okay.
naturally from just growing up in the church.
Okay, then. So what was an interesting experience that you had in the church where you was like, oh, this shit weird? Where it was like, okay, somebody that you an experience that happened that you'll never forget, whether it be as a kid,
Nigga,
somebody getting the Holy Ghost or some shit.
I got a
Somebody
couple,
go for it.
bro. It was used to be this lady named Pinky, bro.
Oh, this got to be some
And Pinky was
bullshit.
doing witchcraft, man.
Wait, time out. Bruh.
Bro,
What the fuck? Just this lady was doing witchcraft.
anybody that grew
4
up in my
a.m.,
church,
what up?
bro, will tell you, bro. Pinky, one day she came into the church, right?
Nigga, for one, my bad. You said Pinky. I instantly thought of the legend.
Yeah, I bet.
The-
I was like, I'm like Pinky.
Oh,
but my
Pinky,
bad.
right? Yeah, I
Go
low key
ahead.
thought of the legend
Yeah.
too. Shout out to Pinky, the legend.
Yeah.
Go for
But
it.
yeah, she was on the back row of the church, nigga, like
Pinky on the back
tripping.
row.
She
sounds
had this
crazy.
like book. She flipping through the pages. She shaking or whatever. And my grandpa was the preacher. It's
Mhm.
crazy. I was in church so much that even tatted on me like it say Bishop. Like we call my grandpa Bishop because he
Mhm.
was the bishop.
Bishop, right?
Like I called him Bishop more than I called him
Mhm.
Grandpa. But anyway,
Mhm.
Bishop, he started like nigga like rebuking the demon in there. She like I'm hearing her, bro.
Shaking the shit.
Bro, she in the church. She like, let me go, you motherfucker. That's what she talking to the demon. Bro, she go downstairs at church. You just hearing shit just slamming, all that type of shit, bro. Like I ran
Fucking
into,
poltergeist, some shit.
bro. Hey, bro.
It was an exorcism.
If I'm lying, God could take me right now, bro. That's, bro,
You
that's
seen
on
the
everything I
exorcism?
love, bro. I'm like, nigga, as a kid,
That shit's scary.
spooked,
Oh,
nigga.
God.
I'm sure.
Spooked, bro. And it's so crazy because like the church was in Lawndale.
Mm-hmm.
That was gonna be my question. Where was your church at?
Yeah,
so
sure. Okay.
so the church was in Lawndale. They tore the church down. Now it's an elementary school called Lucille Smith or some shit like that.
Okay.
Like by where the Bossa Nova is in Hawthorne.
Okay. Well,
So
I've
like
been.
I don't know if you ever been over. You been?
No.
You been over there? Yeah, so my
Rosecrans and
yeah. So the church was on
Hawthorne.
147th, right? Like right by
Okay.
like Billy Mitchell and shit. So, nigga, mind you, I'm going to elementary school in Lawndale. We have a field trip to the South Bay Galleria to go to the movies, nigga. Bro, we get to the mall, bro. Who do I see at the bus stop at the mall? Pinky, nigga. Bro, I almost peed on myself, bro.
You thought this woman was a witch?
Bro, nigga, ain't no thought, nigga.
Thought shit.
Hey,
Nigga
bro,
knew
look.
she was a witch.
So my nephew, my brother's son, my nephew,
That's usually how nephews go.
bit. I got sisters too.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We just asshole for
But-
asshole. Go for it. I'm listening.
but I was about to say this is my brother's junior.
Okay.
So Biggie, he know about Pinky. Like, cause as a kid,
shorty,
when he
okay.
acting up,
Uh-huh.
my brother like, I'm gonna
Go
get
get
Pinky.
Pinky.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
never terrorizing the youth with
Yeah.
fucking ghosts and goblins.
nah, it's just nigga. Like, we in different times. We grew up in, bro. I grew up in the church to where it's like, if your grades is bad or you acting up or you talking smart or like the mothers in the church can pinch you and all that type of shit. These kids are not growing up with that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm Muslim. We
gra-
got whooped in the mosque.
Bro, grandma's at the Keith Sweat concert right now. You feel me? Like, nigga, I never heard my grandma curse. My grandma, all she did was go to church and go to buffets, nigga. Like, the
Say
grandmas,
grandmas is at the Keith Sweat.
Nah,
like,
for real. That's the new
grandmas
granny.
is
Throwing
on
panties on
Instagram.
stage. That's
Bro, I'm
crazy.
saying, like, grandmas is on Instagram now.
Yeah,
so
this
it's
is
like
true.
they're not
This is
growing
true.
up how we
Our
did.
era is literally the last of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We the last of a dying breed. I've been said that.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
Like I
sure.
see the contrast. Like my youngest brother is 14 years old.
Mm,
You feel me? So it's like he's growing up
completely
completely
different.
Like nigga,
Completely
we grew up in the church. Everybody knew your business. You was failing class or whatever. So everybody knew about Pinky. And so like now,
Was she like a crackhead or she was just a regular person that had some demons?
bro, she was a demon. She was
she
possessed.
was a
nigga.
demon.
Yeah, rest in peace, Pinky.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah.
God bless. Rest in peace, Pinky.
Rest
Okay.
in peace, Pinky.
So
My
that was a
church
wi-
was like that too.
What?
But just as far as like everybody knowing your shit or everybody else kind of being able to chastise you.
Right, yeah.
But my pops didn't fuck with church, but he wasn't going for that.
He
That
wasn't
wasn't happening
going-
to me because my pop wasn't
Right,
going
yeah.
for that.
Nobody finna dispute
My
that.
pops
Get
would have
the
been
fuck
up
outta
there
here.
whooping some ass.
Yeah,
He said he whooping some
don't
ass.
get me
For real.
wrong. It wasn't like just the motherfucker.
No, yeah, of course,
off-brand
of
shit.
course,
It's
of
like
course.
certain people that's like stealing my
In
my
your
life.
right?
too.
Yeah, like it's
This day.
damn near a community family.
Yeah,
You know,
like
I get it.
my
yeah.
cousin, my cousin, his baby shower was like a couple weeks
Mhm.
ago. It's like seeing all the people.
That's it.
that I've
My
known
cousin,
all life.
the
yeah,
he's the preacher of our church. I don't even
right.
I've never called him by his name. Everybody we call him pastor, like how you do
Yeah,
with your
Pastor.
grandpa.
Oh, like the
Yeah.
bishop.
Like,
Okay.
Literally, I
You know
call
what the
my
funny
cousin
thing
pastor.
is, like I said, I'm Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised, and I grew up around a bunch of different people that are Christian shit. And I always found it interesting, the Holy Ghost, seeing somebody. I know that I couldn't be Christian because if I went to church and saw somebody catch the Holy Ghost, there's no way I'm keeping it straight.
Bro, you wanna know
face.
some funny shit?
What?
So look, my cousin Johnny, when we was kids, he caught the Holy Ghost. He
I'm
did.
listening.
I remember seeing him. He had the tears in his eyes. He like they praying for me. He shouting and everything, right? And I said to him, bro, like maybe like a couple months ago, like we grown. I'm in my 30s, like you know what I'm saying, like we grown. I'm like, nigga, you was faking. when you caught the Holy Ghost." He was like, nigga, I swear to God, I wasn't faking.
No, that shit real. It's a real
Yeah,
thing.
You
like-
done caught the Holy Ghost?
But I'm
you
just
heard?
like, we
I
was
never
kids,
caught it,
we
but
was
it's a
kids,
real
so
thing.
I told him like, as kids, I always thought you was faking.
Yeah.
Like I always thought you.
I-
'cause when we was kids, my cousin John, he was bad. Like,
Right.
you feel me?
No, it's just a real thing in a sense of
Sorry.
just
Shout out to everybody.
you being this nigga stupid. You being so just like emotionally caught up in that moment. Like
Right.
it's a real thing in that to that degree.
Okay, no,
Hell
I
yeah.
do. I do.
Like when you
understand
just
that.
get so emotional and you just like
Yeah.
you like, oh, like damn, like what the pastor or whatever just said or that word or that prayer, it just I don't know, it
really
just it touched
resonated
me
with
different.
You, yeah.
Cause you
Bro.
really like you there for that purpose,
Yeah,
so
and
it just
you-
might
you
happen
get,
to you.
that
You
message,
get fit.
yeah.
It just come out of you. But I got an uncle, my uncle John, man. We call him the sneaking deacon. John will steal your shit, help you look
Press
for
the
it.
button for me. bro.
The sneaking
What the
deacon.
fuck?
Sneaking deacon.
My uncle John, man. My uncle John, Fire Trey Avalon, OG Baby T.
Okay.
know,
All right.
but,
Reputable nigga.
My uncle John.
That's the one missing all the teeth.
Yeah.
Wait, That's crazy. Remember? Oh, Uncle John, the one that missed all the teeth. Oh,
Hey.
nigga that whistle every time we talk back. God
One
bless.
of my cousins gonna show him this shit. He gonna be hot. Yeah, my uncle, man, this nigga been shot on like 9 occasions. Nigga got hit with a 2x4. He got one eye.
What the fuck?
Nigga, like my daughter was scared of. I'm scared of Uncle John. But yeah, John got one eye and shit.
My nigga
but
half dead.
nigga be fake shouting at church. Nigga be shouting like he got the Holy Spirit. Then you'll see him look up out the corner of that one eye. Like, like he been doing that shit since we was kids.
What
my nigga.
the fuck? Hey.
Nigga faking like he shouting and look up. You see that nigga eye out the corner. Nigga.
Bro.
That's some movie
Bro,
shit right there. That's funny.
What?
funny ass shit right
What,
there.
bro,
That's
look.
the church for you.
My-
What I do think is fake though is the shit you see on TV and motherfucker just touch the head and
Touch
No,
that niggas
nigga,
pass out.
It's not.
That's
bro.
not
well,
fake?
I don't
No,
know.
Pass
nigga.
me
That
the
one.
button. I want the button.
No,
That-
nigga.
that one.
What?
What, nigga?
That
Bro.
one I don't know.
Hey,
I
look,
don't know about that one.
bro. I'm not gonna stand up and demonstrate, bro. But
It's
it's funny, bro.
He got the,
No,
he got
look.
the feeling.
They had a guest preacher or whatever for some shit at church. He laying shit out.
Boom.
Laying shit out crazy.
I seen one nigga beating people with a coat,
Look.
knocking niggas out with a
Hey,
coat.
look, them niggas running
He
out
said
of
laying
covers to
shit
put over. You know they got the Timon
Oh,
and
God, I
Pumbaa
know what you're
covers,
talking about.
the little sheets that they put over shit. But look, I'm young. He get to me. Boom. I felt it. I'm on my
Man,
feet.
hell
Like,
no.
You fucking lying.
Hell no.
Hey,
Cass, you lying, nigga. He was like, yo, I ain't gonna look stupid.
Hey, look,
Fuck it.
bro.
I'm gonna just go
Hell
with it.
no.
Hey, go with it. Go with it.
I'm
Go
like,
with it.
Yeah, nigga ain't finna lay me out. Nigga, I'm like,
Yeah,
That's
that nigga.
That's something me and my brother and my cousin be really laughing about that nigga. He thought he had me. I'm
this nigga fighting.
That mean that nigga just pushed you hard as hell.
Cause look,
he muffed the shit out you.
nigga, I remember one time, bro. This dude. I just seen him at the baby shower. Patrick, man, from the church. They was praying, and you know, you got your hands up, and again, shit getting laid out. Patrick, he fighting like he grown though. He fighting like me. They like receive it, Patrick, receive it. I'm like,
So they want the nigga to fall.
Hey, lay Patrick ass out. My nigga got laid out.
Wow.
Hey,
I'm cool.
Hey, you know what?
burgundy blanket right over. Bro.
Listen. God bless all the children that grew up in the church, grown men, grown women. That's, I guess, you know what I'm saying.
Bro, church was amazing.
Faking
bro.
it till they make it to the good Lord, man. We gonna get back to the regular show after this.
Oh,
Jesus
man.
Christ, that's been the smoke break. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shit got funny at the smoke
shit
break,
was
but
funny.
shit was real. All right, we was talking about some real shit.
Yeah.
But okay, so life got real for you, you know what I'm saying? You've obviously been through, you know what I'm saying, some serious shit, but evidently you definitely have God in your life and you have a purpose and you have a perspective
Keep
on
God in your
yourself.
life, fuck nigga.
And
Shout out my nigga Stunner.
you know what I'm saying? You said what?
So shout out my nigga Stunner Man on too from the Bay.
Okay,
that's
well,
right. Keep God in your life,
keep
fuck
God in your-
nigga.
Oh, keep God. Oh, wow. That's I now remember what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
Keep God in your life. Right. Yeah. So evidently you have kept God in your life and also stayed musically inclined with your own talents and took it very seriously. So when did things start to take its turn for you as far as music wise, where you eventually found yourself getting, notoriety in the city and, you know what I'm saying, even getting yourself signed?
I got shot December 2017.
Well, your mic a little put towards you.
Yeah, I got shot
Yup.
December 2017. I was working TSA, and that was my last job.
Mm.
It was stumped down, nigga, like full fledged.
What was the thing that kind of, propelled you, forward where you was like, all right, no more working. You know what I'm saying, this is it.
Nigga, I got fired, nigga.
Okay. All right.
Nigga, I ran out of leave. I ran out of
All right.
Nigga got fired from being shot.
yeah.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, I ran out of time off. I ran out of
What
FMLA,
the fuck?
all that type of
What
shit.
kind of, hey, what
So-
airline was you working for?
I was working TSA.
TSA. Well,
they
at
assigned you
LAX,
whatever.
fuck y'all. Cause
Yeah.
damn, my nigga can't
Yeah.
get his life back. Literally.
Yeah, so like
The fuck?
when they was trying to force me to come back to work, like, but look, I got shot twice in my back, once in my stomach. One of the bullets went through my pelvis, cracked my tailbone. I dove beyond my car. I dislocated my elbow. I shattered everything around it. I had an 8-hour surgery. I want to say it was like, I think it was 8 hours, it was 6 or 7 hours, something like that. It's staples from here to here. I had a radial head replacement. So when it was time to go back to work, it's like I can't stand too long.
Come on, right.
Can't sit too long. I don't have to this day. I don't have full range of motion in my right arm. So it's like I'm gonna check bags. I'm gonna do all these different things or whatever. So they were saying we was gonna come back and put them on light duty, right? But you got to take a shuttle to get into the airport. Some days there's no seats, so if I'm a fall risk at the time, so I can't even hold. If
Hold on.
you know, there's no guaranteed seat, so it's like my doctor's literally like, nah, like you can't go back.
Right.
So they tried to
Shit's
force
over
me
with.
back to work one day, and that's the last time I ever put the uniform on. Like after being off like maybe like 6-7 months, I went, and they was like, "What can't you do?" I'm like, "I can't do nothing."
Technically, on this
They
job
sent me
description, right.
home because I couldn't get a clearance from the doctor, and they ended up firing me. Nigga, I remember internal affairs calling me saying that I was being investigated. I'm like, for what? They like, man, you young black and you got shot in Compton. What do you expect? Like that's what the nigga told me on the phone.
Damn.
Like,
I don't get it though, but investigated for what? Like I
Chain
get it, but
activity
I
or
got-
being
exactly.
and trying to say it's interfering with the job or just it got that's weird.
That's
like
weird,
to see if
yeah.
it's any faultiness with like me, because I'm getting for one, I got paid.
paid. Oh yeah.
Oh,
paid.
So
okay,
it's
now
like,
that makes sense. That makes
You know,
sense.
so I ain't figuring all that out.
Yeah.
But
okay.
yeah, like I
That makes sense.
Well, that was
yeah,
I
went,
guess
after that, bro, like I got fired, nigga. I had a little bread for a second. Then I thought I was gonna sign a deal. Then I took I got shot December 2017. I took a label meeting like, I want to say like April or May, or no, maybe March of 2018. No, it might have been April or May or whatever. And I end up not. I'm spending the money because I'm being told by the guy that shot me around, like, man, you about to sign this deal for X amount of money or whatever the case, and it didn't go through. Like, nigga, I went completely broke. I was hiding my car from the repo man, like, literally just trying to, bro. I didn't know what the fuck to do, but nigga, I just was doing it. I was popping up at studios. I was just whatever. That's how I started songwriting. Like,
Right.
I remember the first session I was in as a writer. It was for Ro James,
Oh,
and
nice.
I was in the session, and Ro James asked me like, "Are you a writer?" Shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
fuck it. Yeah, hell
And that
yeah,
ended
yeah.
up being my first placement. It was a record with
Hey,
him and
man.
Brandy.
Let's make some noise for that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So,
You know what
but
I'm saying?
yeah.
You know?
So like
God don't make no
from then
mistakes.
on, like nigga, I going on to write a lot of shit since then.
Right.
You know.
So then how did the situation because I know you actually speak about this very, you know what I'm saying, frequently about the Atlantic situation. How did you end up getting signed with them and how did
I
that
was
come
up
to
there
be?
writing.
Mm.
So like that same dude that took me to all those meetings and shit, casting, he had a group called Ghost that was managed by Farnsworth Bentley, all type of shit. But they were writing for Usher and shit. So I was writing for them and in rooms with them and shit. And I just was up at that studio
So you write
all the
R&B
time.
songs and
My
rap
first
songs? All
placement was an R&B
R&B. So
record.
yeah, Ro James, yeah, he
Uh,
definitely is an R&B artist.
uh,
Word.
so
So like you said, you do we grandma been to church so you can sing. You can do
yeah,
all of it, yeah.
I'm not a singer or nothing like that, but shit, it's weird. Like even when I work with R&B singers or whatever, like I can hear the words and the melody, and that's how I've been able to write
Oh, yeah,
songs like that.
that's the gift. That's the gift
Yeah,
in that.
but yeah, bro, like being up there like that, um, I end up there was another rapper on Atlantic. He was doing a record. I end up on the record. There's like a legendary engineer um, who mixed the record, and when he mixed it, it was the first time like my A&R in Atlanta that this the engineer name is Jason Joshua. So Jason Joshua, this is the first time throughout bro career that
Definitely a legend.
he ever mixed the record for free
Mm.
for the A&R in Atlantic. And he, for what I was told, he called him and was like, "Hey, put out the first artist, which was Simba. He was like, put him out. Um, sign the other nigga on the song. Put him out. Do a project with them together. And get the fuck off my phone," and hung up on him.
Damn.
I went to the studio, maybe like I didn't
Yeah,
know
That's
this.
the music business.
that's
I
a
went to the
music business.
studio
Rude.
and
Fuck.
I had just did a freestyle with Bootleg Kev
Nice.
and DJ Head, and like Top Dog had followed me. And mind you, I had known him for a while, but he followed me on the gram. A bunch of people had tapped in on off just the freestyle I did, and Dallas ended up seeing me at the studio that night. It was like, "Hey, don't go nowhere else. I'm gonna
That's
sign you."
awesome.
Dallas Martin.
That's Martin.
Dallas Martin is who signed Roddy Rich. He was Nipsey's A&R at Atlantic. Meek Mill, Simba, Corday,
Mm.
like, uh, yeah. But yeah, it's crazy because Dallas Austin was up at the studio one night. We was playing. I play music for him too because they always get mistaken for
Right.
each other. But yeah, like I got signed like that. I had 5,000 followers. I ain't have no music on DSPs because the project I dropped right after I got shot, like we took it down because I was being shopped to labels.
Right.
So we took all the music that I had out down. So
Okay,
yeah.
that's dope. So, all right, well, obviously, nigga, you have a very extensive resume. I want the people to know, and the people that you know what I'm saying that know me that don't necessarily know exactly all that you've done. Give us a list of some of the people that you've written for, without you know what I'm saying, because you got tatted on your neck. Remain humble, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But this ain't a humble show, my nigga. It's a
Nah,
talk your shit
like
show. You know what I'm
on some real
saying?
shit, bro. Like I never aspired to be a writer. You feel
Mm.
me? Like I never did. Like I was just trying to use that to get in the door. Like when I realized nobody wanted me in the room as a rapper, I had a better chance. Like I did so much writing in rooms writing, they didn't even know I rapped till they
On
start
some
following
Kanye
me.
shit,
They start
like
following me on the gram. Like I'm meeting these people, and they're like, then they're seeing me do freestyles on the gram. Like, why you didn't say you rap? I'm like, shit, I didn't have me
Dang.
here for that. But as far as like the writing shit, a few things. Like the last thing that I did was like the first record that anybody heard Mustard rap on.
Mustard, yeah.
Like I wrote
right
that.
there. Let's
right
make some
here
noise for
with him.
that. You know what I'm saying?
But-
That was definitely hard.
But
You know
yeah,
what
I've done.
I seen that. That was tough.
Yeah, I worked with a lot of people, but again, like that's not something that I really like hang my head on. So I don't like to really fully
Say
go
less, brother. Say
into that.
less.
And also, bro, that resume don't mean shit, bro. Like it don't. Like what I did 2 years ago, what I did last year, don't nobody give a fuck today. Like you gotta continue.
What
to
have you done for me
do
lately?
it. So it's like if I
Type
get
shit.
caught up in shit that I've done or just who I know or who I worked with, it's like that's all you gonna.
So you gonna
That's
be
all
able to
it'll
hold
be.
your head on, yeah.
You know, and don't get me wrong, like I'm very thankful for those opportunities, but it's a weird thing for me to navigate because everybody don't like
And yeah,
like you putting that out there. Like, oh, yeah, I worked
Bro,
on
with
this
this
or I
right,
worked on
right,
that. But
right.
then on top of that, it's like the average consumer don't understand what that means.
right.
So like I could tell you like shit that I've done where it's like the artist had a hand in it too. It's not like
And like a nigga like
you feel
here.
me?
Right, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's like
But because there's things like reference tracks and stuff like that too. So there's all these different things where people got to put
and
their
then
own
there's some
spin on
shit like it's placements I got where it's like the
Just help
artist
with the-
already had shit and I just
help with
changed
the hook or something.
Well, no, I just changed around what they was doing. Well, I
And-
heard something they did and like
And that's
built-
still considered writing.
yeah,
Right,
and that's still
right,
considered
yeah.
writing. You
Yeah.
know, there is some shit that I just word for word like they, you know,
shit, right, yeah.
but
So
again,
explain that then, as far as like in the industry, what people don't understand about the back end of the business that comes with that, because evidently too, you've been, like I said, you've been pretty vocal about how you felt about being a signed artist, but feeling like you're not getting the recognition that you deserve, or
where you hear me say that?
well, not necessarily saying that specifically,
Mhm.
but just speaking on wanting to be out of this situation because evidently certain things aren't to your liking based off of what you expected. So what
You never heard me say that.
I've never heard you say exactly what I said verbatim.
So that's what you
But
took from me.
That's what would be interpreted based off of how you're vocal about certain stuff.
Or what
So
if
then
I-
get well then
Or
you
what if I
explain.
just want to be independent and just do it my way?
Explain that then. Why would you now want to be independent when you work so hard to get signed?
You ever waited for Christmas all year and then found out Santa Claus wasn't real?
Well, I don't celebrate Christmas, so I knew that
Right.
nigga wasn't real. But I feel
Right,
you.
But you get what I'm saying?
I
Like,
feel you. I definitely get
okay,
you.
I forgot
Yeah.
that you're
Yeah.
a Muslim, but
But
you
I get
know,
I get the reference for
or
sure.
you ever wanted a girl so bad and then you get her and be like,
Bitch is basic. Basic as fuck.
it's not what you think.
Mm.
And bro, like as a kid, my goal, my dream was to get signed.
Sorry.
But as a kid, I didn't know what that meant either. I just wanted to be signed.
Right. That
You feel
just
me?
seemed like the end all be all.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
That just seemed like the end all be all. So then it's like you get signed, and it's like you can't do all the things that got you signed, and it's like being in a fade with your hand tied.
Real.
Cause it's like if I go bust a move dolo, and the move go up, then everybody clap. If I bust a move dolo and it don't do nothing, niggas look at you like,
Fuck what you doing?
what are you doing? You know, so if ultimately if that's gonna be on me anyway, I'd rather it be on me without
Yeah.
nobody
scrutiny
tying
and
my
that shit,
hands.
right,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And then on top of that, bro, like one day I was looking, I'm like, man, I had a chain, Rolex, this and that. But if I die, I don't have nothing to give my daughter. Like I don't own shit. Everything that I'm on right now is like for ownership, something to give my children because we watch other people's kids start on third base, like, and we trying to hit home runs and never played baseball before. Feel me?
No,
So
I
it's
do.
like I gotta make good on all the nights that I couldn't be there. You feel me? I gotta make good on when my daughter got her ears pierced. I wasn't there because I was in Miami working on music for a week that never came out. So when I think about it now, it's like, damn, like I missed that You feel me? I
The
missed that
monumental
moment with my
moment, right.
daughter
With some
because they
shit
had me go to Miami to do this, and nothing even came
came
of
from
it. You know, so like that's really why when I say what I'm saying, it's like yeah, like I owe people. I didn't get in this position myself. Like I worked. Don't get me wrong. I worked hard. Like I worked hard, bro.
Mhm.
Like I worked, bro. Like I remember, bro, m- getting out the hospital and my arm in the cast like this, and I'm in the booth the first time back recording, bro, and I couldn't get the headphones over my ear, and I remember, bro, dropping real tears in the booth, and the homies wanted to help me put the headphones on, and I'm like, nah, like I got it, putting my head up against the wall and working the headphones over my ear. Like I remember those things. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like so I know like the shit that I've done for it, but I also know Drew and Trey pieced up on studio time. I know my ex put money up for me to go to record. I know Meech used him playing Tupac to allow me to be in the studio he was at or introduce me. I got a song with Eric Bellinger now, but I first met Eric through Meech. You know what I'm saying? I can't forget being at TIU Music and Hawthorne and Blast recording me or producing shit for me. Like I didn't get in this position by myself. You
Right.
feel me? There's a lot of things that I had to do. There's a lot of things of trying to bring people with me that's been a detriment also too. But
Facts.
again, like I didn't do this shit alone. There's people that know me now that support me and root for me now just off my friendship
Mhm.
with bro. You feel me? I'm not from LA.
Mm.
He know a bunch of niggas I don't know that got introduced to me because
For
oh you
sure.
fuck with the homie.
Right.
There's niggas that fuck with me because they see how I fuck with bro. You
Mhm.
feel me? So it's like, nigga, I gotta make good. Me sitting on the label, bro. I haven't had my A&R hasn't worked at Atlantic in over a year, bro.
Damn.
My old product manager, my publicist, none of them work at Atlantic no more. I don't have a team there. You
Yeah.
feel me? It's like, nigga, let me go and let me go do what I need to do. Nigga, I'm 32 years old. Nigga, I got time is of the essence, nigga.
Sure.
You feel me? That's how I look at my life. And it's crazy. When I got signed, I had to lie about what my age was.
Mm.
Like, and I used to be like insecure when somebody asked me my age because it's a young man's game. No, nigga, I'm 32. You feel me? Like, and I don't feel no way saying I don't feel like it's nothing I gotta lie or hide or nothing about. Nigga, I'm out here on grown man shit. I'm a father, nigga, I'm a brother, I'm a homie, I'm a cousin, I'm an uncle, nigga, I'm a nephew, and I got so many people that's rooting and depending on me that it's like, what would I look like to to stay in a situation or fight to stay in a situation that's not necessarily serving what I'm on to say I'm signed to a label? Nigga, I already did that.
Right.
You feel me?
No,
Like
I
I did
understand
it
that.
already. So
That's
it's like
real. That's
that,
real.
and that shit don't mean shit. It's niggas that never signed a label that never signed to a label that got way more cracking than I got cracking. You feel me? So it's like I don't get caught up. But I remember when I did get caught up on that shit. That shit don't mean shit, bro.
Right. So with that, like, what would you say has been your biggest lesson then learning, or that you've learned from being signed to now wanting to be independent and establishing what your real purpose is? What do you think the biggest lesson is with all of this?
All this shit fake. All of it. The handshakes, all this shit fake, bro. So you gotta fuck with what's real to you. Like you feel me? Like, bro, I fuck with everybody that fuck with me. And the people
Simple.
that don't, nigga, I don't got nothing against you, but I don't got nothing for you either. I'm not going this shit just because, oh, it'd be cool if you in the mix. They need to see you next year. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All that shit fake. All that shit fake. None of that shit matter, bro. Cause it's like when I look at my daughter, I can't give her that to put her in a bank account or nothing like that, bro. Oh, I know such and such. Or nigga, fuck them niggas. Don't care who you know, nigga. What are you doing?
Right.
You know? And that's just where I'm at this point in my life. And that's not me being I'm not no better
Bitter.
than nobody. I'm not no realer than nobody. I'm not bitter about nothing. I got caught up in the trap of that same dude Cass that brought me to my first meetings and all that shit. He said to me this on the phone that he said, Cass, you are a loyal nigga. You are one of the most loyal niggas I know. You just loyal to a bunch of shit that don't matter. And it's like, in my age now, I understand like what he was saying. I was so insulted by him saying that in my youth, but like now I get it because it's like, bro, a lot of this shit we put so much time and energy and shit that don't serve us at all. You feel me? And shit, nigga, Kendrick said that shit on Whacked On Milk. Everybody not gonna like you, bro, and that's okay, bro. That is okay, bro. You're not gonna like everybody. Everything's not gonna be for you, whatever. So I'm not trying to force what don't fit at this age. It's like, nigga, I'm just trying to do what the fuck I need to do to take care of what the fuck I need to take care of, mind my business and stay my ass out the way.
So what would you say then now, with you having this perspective and this knowledge that you have, what's your focus going forward in this entertainment industry? Because at the end of the day, regardless of the bullshit that comes with it, you know that this is your calling and your purpose because you've been blessed and you've been anointed a certain talent that everybody ain't got. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't feel like music is my purpose. I
Mm.
don't feel like that's my calling. I feel like it's a vehicle to get to what my actual purpose is. I don't know what my purpose is. We just like I tweeted this shit earlier. Everybody's trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
And shit, me too, bro. I'm trying to figure this shit out. But what I will say is like, bro, one thing like I'm really, really learning is to understand that like when God does give you a gift, like I do believe that I have a gift. Any rap you've ever heard from me or whatever, he'll tell you I ain't nigga, I'm in the booth the same way we sitting here like this. I hear a beat and I get to rapping and coming with ideas. I'm not writing nothing down or anything like that. Like I'm just it naturally
Comes to you.
comes to me. Um like anything that I've done for to open opportunities for other people is literally like just naturally the way that my mind work or whatever the case may be. But like in this chapter of my life, I'm really just understanding like not to just do the work, but just do the right work, bro. And like music is music, bro. Like we gonna do music. It's like just on some life shit. It's just shit that I gotta get together just all around, or this shit won't even matter.
Right. Well, I'm a spiritual dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't grow up in the church, but I grew up in the mosque. You know
Uh
what I'm
huh.
saying? Like my mom is real big on you know just your connection with God,
Hmm.
higher power in general, and that's why I know personally I have very strong connections with other individuals who have very very defined direction from God. And I look at it as being somebody like yourself that grew up in the church. I think that you are the message that people had that God has for other individuals like yourself that are
Yeah.
going through this, that will go through this and things like that. And I think that regardless of what the journey is, whether you know how to get there or not, by staying close to God and having that understanding of that intuition that okay, this ain't right for me, or this is what I should be doing, or this is like even you just saying that now about this is I'm doing this so I can leave something for my daughter. It's one
Yeah.
thing to have the change. It's one thing to say to be signed. It's one thing all this other stuff. But to have that certain direction, I feel like that's God talking to you directly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's crazy what's conflicting, man. Like like just knowing though, like she don't need me to be a rapper to be happy either. Like you feel me? That's a me thing. Like, like again, Cass, bro, like he told me, he was like, bro, you gotta be internally motivated, like not externally motivated. Cause if the shit external is going a certain way, it'll fuck up your drive. You feel me? And it's like, I do understand that my daughter don't need me to be no superstar or nothing like that. She don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, she's happy if I tell her stories. Like my daughter likes to when she go to sleep, she want me to tell her Uncle John's story. So I
And how
tell
old
her
is your daughter?
she's 4.
4. Look.
So like my daughter, she like to hear stories from me and different things like that. Like she don't care about the rap shit or about no chain or any of that shit. And it's like, you know, but I do feel like I owe it to myself and anybody that's investing anything in what I'm doing to like make this shit count. Like anytime I took the homies away from their family, away from their girls, away from whatever, it's like nigga, we gotta make good on it. All
That's
I'm
real.
this everything right now is I'm paying myself back, bro. For every fucking dollar, every night, every bag under my eye, every time, like nigga, like where I went hungry or whatever, like I owe myself that. Like I owe myself like more than anything. Like I owe myself. And it's like I played myself by like settling for like what seemed easy. Like when they offer you a deal and you broke, like what do you
You
do?
gonna do?
Especially like this what you wanted, you know? Or what you thought you wanted.
Right.
But I'm
Yeah.
thankful for the journey too though, because I learned so much and I was able to get the homies paid on shit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I was able to bring homies around shit. I was able to see shit just off, that's part of the story, part of the journey. But
Right.
shit, it's time for this shit to just a shift.
Time to give. Yeah. Hey, man. That's real. Hey, let's make some noise for that, man. That's some real shit, man. That's some. I knew this episode was going to take the turn for the better and just in general, as far as like having the perspective that you have that a lot of people don't really get the insides of. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I appreciate you for coming on the show and really, you know what I'm saying, taking the time to really talk with us, G. Like
Nigga,
it was
like
real.
people like we human, bro. Like we all go through shit. Like I remember I rapped over the Kendrick beat where he said ain't nobody praying for him, and I say, ain't nobody rooting for me, and niggas was like, bro, don't say that because this person is rooting or don't. I'm like, bro, it's just a feeling, bro, and feelings change. Like,
The feelings are real, and you can't
bro,
tell somebody how to feel.
yeah, but yeah, and it's crazy. Like somebody that's a fan of me told me they heard it and was offended
Mm.
because they're a fan, and I'm just like, bro, like fortunately, me and you have the rapport where we can talk about it. But I'm like, bro, like, I'm no different than you. Like, I'm a regular person. I could have felt like that shit on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday felt like I'm that nigga.
Yeah,
But you
Right.
know what?
right.
I'm gonna let
Fucking
you know
man, right.
how I felt on
This
Tuesday
is music.
because it's
Mhm.
music. Y'all not looking at Kendrick crazy for feeling like nobody was praying for him. We know that people was praying for him, but it's a feeling. But in the Bible, I don't want to misquote the actual scripture. I believe it's in Proverbs. It says, is it Proverbs? But scripture says the heart is deceitful of all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? And I quote that shit all the time. I got that from literally all my life growing up. I never heard that scripture, but Sinful to P, he says it, and it's like, bro, like your heart will be quick to deceive you because it's like based off how you feel, not just your logic. Our logic go out the window on how we feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I could feel this way. You the homie. It's supposed to be like that. But the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked because who can know it? Your heart could change at any moment. How you feel about something could change and like that.
Wow.
Church.
Yeah. Okay.
Preach.
Listen.
Tabernacle.
Listen. This
In a
nigga done
real
took us to
way.
church.
Shout out my
Hey,
nigga
yo.
Aaron the plumber. In a
Yo,
real way.
hey,
In a real
hey.
way.
Cash,
Brodusky.
yo, we finna start calling you Bishop Cash in this bitch in a minute, because he
Nah.
really took us to church here.
Nah, but shit.
You know what I'm saying?
When I grew up in the churches, that was one thing they say all the time, like come as you are. So it's like even I take that approach to music. You might hear me rap about girls and money, all type of shit, but I'm gonna give reverence to God because I do know God is real
God is
in the
real.
same breath. But I ain't no preacher. It's just some shit I know, and it's a lot of game in anything. That's the same reason why Jesus is mentioned in the Quran.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I say inshallah, like there's a lot of things like that I take from watch or even listening to As a Man Thinketh. Like, so is he like there's so many different things that you get. Like I used to watch Nuri Muhammad a lot.
Mhm.
I'm not a Muslim, but
I
there's
don't know. You
game
can't.
in
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
There's
Yeah.
game in it and all of it.
Yeah,
You know?
game is not in any form but the spiritual form.
Right. And my job is I feel like if I'm gonna say something, like I gotta say something. Like everything ain't just us partying and bullshitting, you know? Like that's really like it's crazy, bro. Like I really look at people like onions, bro, like because there's layers to them, and as you peel them back, like that shit really might make you cry. Like if you ever, I don't know if you cook, but like you know what I'm saying. As you get deeper
Yeah,
into the
deeper
onion,
into it,
like
yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
a little more potent, and that's
For
just how
sure.
I look at people. But the fucked up part is when you're like a public figure, like people pick the part of you that they like and they want you to be that all the time. So like you're a comedian, so nobody want to hear the deep shit from you. Like they want you to be funny. But like shit, sometimes nigga,
I don't get no fuck.
yeah. But
That's the difference between me and everybody
yeah.
else is comedians. I don't get no fuck.
Yeah, but sometimes a
yeah.
comedian feel
Yeah.
depressed.
No, yeah, we had the hardest lives.
Yeah.
That's the fact of it. So, but no, that's real. That's real, man. And I appreciate you for actually giving that, that perspective and that insight. We're gonna wrap this up, and I wanna actually do have a part 2 with you. We talk about having part 2s with other people all the time, but I wanna give it some time and revisit, this message.
New feelings.
Yeah, for
and
sure,
see,
new
you know what I'm
feelings.
saying, how things have progressed with you, going forward. But before we leave, and I know T Red gonna say some bullshit about it, I personally want to take the time out to actually give you your flowers, brother. And yo, never happened to you before, but you know what I'm saying, here on the Tuned In podcast, it's okay. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. I got it on camera.
You said I was gonna say some bullshit.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm chilling.
That's cool.
I'm chilling.
It's okay. It's okay. We here on the Tuned In podcast want to physically give you your flower, brother.
Appreciate
You know
you,
what I'm saying?
my
That's a
nigga.
gold flower for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever got a flower before from a nigga, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga's
So many times, right? Hey, you see,
I'm about to break this.
niggas get real serious.
we actually had a cool episode. It wasn't really no Paul shit said.
none at all.
Until now.
Yeah, until now. It's okay.
Aha!
It's okay. Bro. On the contrary. On the contrary. There's more.
That nigga said on the contrary, homie. Hey, that's fucking
Hey,
common,
man, listen. Motherfuckers gonna be wanting they fucking flowers. It's cool. You just one of the first niggas that's gotten your flowers. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Appreciate
you
you,
deserve
brother.
it. No, real shit. No, shake
Deliver,
my hand,
my nigga.
King. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know, man, you're valued, you're appreciated. And like I said in the beginning, you are a legend from Carson. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying? And you are somebody that is gonna go down in the history books for something not just about music, but for standing for something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being about something. So definitely want to give you your flowers, you know what I'm saying? Why I still have you here, because we could have lost you, King. You know
Appreciate
what I'm saying?
you.
We definitely could have
Appreciate
lost you at some point in time, and I would never even had this opportunity to give you your
you.
flowers.
Bro.
So that's
Yes,
real
sir.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But we are gonna wrap this up. I want you to let the people know where they can follow you at, any things you got coming up, you know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Any projects they should be checking out, you know what I'm saying? Let them know.
On all social media, Cash, UKNOWCASH. All streaming platforms, Jayson Cash. Don't forget the Y, JAYSON.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. LA,
Yes, sir.
talk to him.
Instagram T.REG, Twitter TDOTREG. That's pretty much it. Fuck with my car wash and detail page. Get your car washed later, alligator detail, everything spelled regular.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And of course, it's me, your homie, Tunde. You can follow me on all of my social media platforms at TunGotJokes. That's TUNGOTJOKES. And that has been this edition of the Tuned In podcast. If you think our show was dope, if you think our show was dumb, we don't get no fuck. We did it the Tuned In way. Let's make some noise for the Tuned In
Yes, sir.
podcast. And we'll catch y'all next time. Like that, we out. Yeah.